All the praises be to Allah, who created the whole universe and the multiverse in 6 days. Watching eyes, listening ears. Assalamu alaikum and a very good day to all. This is Zubair Taufiq and you're watching my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve IGCSE ICT past paper, which is 2023 paper 21. And in this paper we are going to solve the database part. So if I scroll down, you can see the database part is task number 3. Yeah. So here in this part, you're going to create some reports. The first task for database says that you need to examine the file J2321 results.csv and identify the most appropriate field to set as a primary key. After examining the file, you need to close it. And then you have to use a suitable software package in order to open the file J2321 results.csv. So for that purpose, you're going to use Microsoft Access, and then we are going to import this file. So I have already opened this file J2321 results.csv. You can see in the first row a lot of fields are there. These are all the fields, and if you scroll down, you will see a lot of data. Now here you need to see which field can be most suitable for the primary key. Let me first tell you, a primary key is the field which uniquely identifies each record in the database table and which is not repeating. So by watching at those fields, I guess the race number field is the most suitable field which I can choose as the primary key. So I'm done examining the file. I will close it right now. Now I have already opened the database package, so I'm going to click on blank desktop database. Now here I'm going to write the name of the database as per the paper. I'm solving May June 2023 paper 21, so I will name it the same way, May June 2023 P21 task 3. Click on browse. Why? Because you need to save it in your work area, and you have already created the work area folder. So in my case, my work area folder is present in this drive, and then in this folder, there you go. Yeah, this is my work area which I've created already, so I'm going to save it over here. Click on OK. Now you can see that my database has been saved with the required name at the required location. So once that is done, you need to click on create. So the database will be created. Once the database is created, you need to import the file. So how to import the file? I need to just remind you people that I'm using the 2016 version of Microsoft Access. So in this case, you need to go to external data, and then you can see import and links. And in import and links, if you go diagonally upstairs like that towards the right side, you will see the text file. But what if you're using Microsoft Access 2019 and above versions? So in that case, what you need to do, you need to click on the external data. Okay, in external data, you need to go to the import and link group. In the import and link group, you will see the first option, which is new data source. Click on that. A drop down list will come. From that drop down list, you need to select the first option from file, and from file in the sub menu you can click the last option, which is text file. Once you click on text file, this import text wizard will come in front of you like this one. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Now I need to click on browse, and then I need to see where my file is present. So it is present over here because I'm going to import it. There you go. Here it is present, and this is my work area folder. Inside I put all the source files. So which file I need to import? J2321 results. So this is the one. Double click on that. Now, and these three options, let the default option be there. import the source data into a new table in the current database. You don't need to do any changes over here. Press OK. Now once you press OK, the import text wizard steps will load in front of you. You can see that import text wizard. In the first step, you don't need to do anything. Delimited, fix, let it be delimited because characters such as comma, tab separate each field. Now here you can see that start code, last name, every field is being separated by a comma. Now click on next. In this step, you need to select this option. You need to choose this option. First row contains field names. Why? If you don't do that, the first row will be considered as a record, not as a field. So you need to click on this option. First row contains field names. A tick will come in this field, in this particular checkbox, and then you will see that the field names and the records will be separated. Okay. Now this is the file which I'm going to import. I'm not going to import. I'm just importing right now. Now here you can see you can match the data types, like for the different fields, what are the data types which are being given over here. So let's see. So you click on the field. Okay, now once that is done, click on next. Now yeah, here you can see if you click on that field, you will see the data type also. So there's the text also. First name is also text. Race number is number, that is long integer, that's fine. Then you have club name, category code as text. Club name is text, category code is text. Year of birth is long integer. Year of birth is number. Okay, that's fine. Then race time, date time. So date with time, that's okay. Then status is text. You can scroll it towards the right side from here. And status is short text, that's okay. And then event rank and category rank is number. Event rank, that's fine, that's okay. Once that checking is done, you need to move towards next. So I need to choose a primary key. So click on choose my own primary key. Here it by default selected start code. I don't need that. I need a field which is unique, which is not repeating. So I will click on race number. So that will be my primary key. So click on next. Click on finish. Now, once you click on finish, this save import steps dialog box will come. You don't need to save the import steps. So click on close. Once you're done with that, you will see towards the left pan of your window, the database table will be imported successfully, okay, without any import errors. So double click on it to open it and view. Now here I need to see certain things which are being mentioned in the paper, like race number, it should be 0 decimal places, year of birth 0 decimal places, event rank, category rank 0 decimal places, and the race time should be date/time, and this is the format which is written. Let me check whether it is the same or not to confirm it. So here is the race time. That's okay, that's fine. So I'm going to close it. Right click, close. So just right click on the table, go to the design view. In the design view you can do the modifications, you can do the changes as per the requirement of the paper. So go to the race number, 0 decimal places. There's the race number. So if you click on the field below, here you can see the field properties. Now what I need to do here, so the race number should be 0 decimal place. So go to format. Oh, sorry, don't go to the format. Yeah, decimal places, just click here. Right now it's auto, so click on 0. So for this field there will be 0 decimal place. Now the next one is year of birth. Click on the field year of birth, its field properties will come. Then the decimal places, just click here, it's auto again. You need to click on 0. Once that is done, move towards the next one. event rank, and category rank. So this is the event rank. Click on this field and go to decimal places. From this pop-up list, you can select 0 and click on the last field, category rank. Again, go to the decimal places in the field properties. Just click here and click on 0. So these modifications are done as per this table, as per the requirement of the paper. Now this, let me see, this is there or not. This is the field here of race time. So this is the race time. So let's see. So what is the format of the race time? Now from here you need to select what is the format. So that is basically the long time. Okay, it's not the medium time because AM and PM is not coming as per the paper. So I'm going to select the long time over here. So this is the format which is required. Now, if in any case, if you have selected the long time and your time is not coming as per the requirement of the paper, like this one, then you can change it also. From where? I will guide you. Just go towards the right side of your desktop screen. You can see the taskbar where the date and time is there. Just right click over there and click on the first option, adjust date and time. Once you click on adjust date and time, the date and time settings will come in front of you. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, so from these date and time settings, you need to scroll down, go to language, go to language and region. Then from language and region, you can click on regional format over here. And then you need to click on change formats. Once you click on change formats, over here you can see the long date, the short time, the long time. So here in the long time, you click over here and you will see a lot of options. So you need to click on that option which suits your requirement. I hope you guys understood. So let's go back. So set the identifier as a primary key. I've done that. Save the data. Okay. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data types, and primary key used in the table. So I need to take the screenshot. So this is for, step number 15. So go to your database again. So this is my table. I need to take the screenshot. So press Windows Shift S from the keyboard. Okay. Once you press Windows Shift S from the keyboard, you will be able to take the screenshot. Now, I'm going to screenshot it like that from this part. There you go. There it is. That's it. No need to go for that. If you need to show some settings for that particular field, you can do that, but that's fine enough. Just release the left mouse click, go to the evidence document, and this is step number 15. So click here, right click, and then click on paste. Or you can use Ctrl V as the shortcut key also. So if the evidence is small enough, you need to drag it diagonally to increase the size of that so that once you take the print, it's visible properly. So once that is done, go to the next step. Now, you need to import the file j2321 start_times.csv as a new table in your database. Now this time we are going to import this file. Use these field names and data types, and then you need to set the group code as the primary key. And again, you have to put the evidence of the field names and data types along with the primary key in your evidence document. So J2321. Again, we are going to repeat the same procedure. I will close it. Now, so you need to save it. Yes. Again, repeat the same procedure. External data, text file, browse. Now this time it is which file? J2321 start times. J2321 start times. Double click on that. Okay. Next. First row contains field names. Next. You can check the the data types. So here the first one is all text except the last one. All text. This is also text, this is also text, and the last one is date time. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Click on next. I need to choose my own primary key. So what is a primary key? Group underscore code, this one. So here group underscore code. So this is the one already selected. Click on next. Click on finish. And then you don't need to save the import steps. Click on close. So you will see this table has also been imported successfully without any import errors. Double click to open it. You can see that. Okay. Now I will close that again. Yeah, I need to take the screenshot. So right click and go to design view. There you go. And sorry, I need to just see that start time. Okay, so this click on the field start time. What is the format? The format should be long time. Okay, either you can write long. You just click on long time. That's okay. Why? Because it is as per the requirement of the paper. Now I need to take the screenshot of that, including the primary key. So I'm going to press Windows Shift S again. Then once this plus sign comes, take the mouse pointer towards there where you can see it. Press the left mouse click, keep it pressed, drag it towards the right side until the required field and release the left click. Go to the evidence document. And this is 16. Okay, step 16. I'm going to put it over here. There you go. If you think that the image is small enough, you can increase the size of the image so that once you take the print, the visibility is there. Okay, so that is also done. Now, next step, step number 17. Import the file j2321 cat underscore codes.csv as a new table in your database. Set all the data types to text. You need to change all the data types to text, and then you need to make this field cat underscore code as the primary key. And again, in this case, you need to take the screenshot of the field names and the data types along with the primary key. So let's do that. Again, same procedure you're going to repeat. I will close that first. You need to save it. Yes, of course. Go to external data, text file, browse. So what is the name of the table? J2321 cat codes. Cat underscore codes. Double click on that. Press OK. Click on next. First row contains field names. Then you need to click on, click on next. Here let's see all the data types are text or not. It's already text, so that's no need to change. Next, choose my own primary key. So what is the primary key? Cat underscore code. So cat underscore code, that is the primary key. Choose it. Press next. Finish. And then no need to save the import steps. Click on close. So there you go. You can see towards the left side in this span, in all access object span, all the three tables have been imported successfully without any import error. So cat codes, you can see that. Okay, I need to take the screenshot of its field names, data types, and the primary key. So right click over here, go to design view. Again, you need to press Windows Shift S from the keyboard. And then when the plus sign comes, take the mouse pointer over here Press the left mouse click, keep it pressed and drag it to select and release the mouse click. Go to the evidence document again. This is step number 17. There you go. Right click and paste and increase the size a little bit so that while printing it looks fine. Yeah, there you go. Now the next step. Create one-to-many relationships as link between the following fields in these tables. So the group code field is in the start times table and the start code field in the results table. So we are going to create a one-to-many relationship. So how to do that? Let's see. I'm going to close that also. Now, in order to create the relationships in database, you need to go to database tools. Once you click on database tools, you will see the relationships group. In the relationships group, you need to click on the first option, which is relationships. Click on that. Now, once you click on that, the show tables dialog box will come. Now from there, you need to select all the three tables. All the three tables you need to select. And then click on add. Once you click on add, you will see all the three tables will come. Now, you need to make sure over here that no table is having a scroll bar like that. Why the scroll bar is coming? Because the size of the table is small. So you need to increase the size of the table by taking the mouse pointer towards the diagonal and then drag it. When this two-headed handle comes, drag it down until the scroll bar disappears. Now you can see all the fields are fully visible. All the three tables with their primary keys are visible. Now let's see with which field and which field we need to connect in order to make the relationship. So group code field, group code. Okay, this is the group code field in the start time table. And we need to attach it with the start code field in the results table, start code. There you go. Take the mouse pointer on this field, press the left mouse click, drag it outside, and then take it to that table and release that on that required field. Once I released it, now here you can see that. What is the relationship type? One-to-many. That's okay. Now, you need to confirm. Okay, group code field, okay, it is in the start time table, that's fine, and the start code is in results table, that's fine, that's okay. So click on enforce referential integrity and click on create. So you can see that the one-to-many relationship, one-to-many, has been created successfully. Now the next relationship type, cat code field. What is the cat code? There is the cat code, okay, and cat code field in the results table, cat code, yeah. So this cat code, category code with this cat code, okay, and first referential integrity, click on create. So now you can see that the one-to-many relationship has been created successfully. I need to check again. Cat code field, there you go, cat code in the cat codes table, and cat code field, this one, in the results table. Okay, that's fine. I was reconfirming. Now, place in your evidence document screenshots showing the one-to-many relationship between the three tables. Okay, now again you need to press Windows Shift S, and just take the mouse pointer over here, over this point, drag it so that you can select all these tables along with one-to-many relationships visible. This is step number 18. So I'm going to put it over here, right click, there you go. So this is the one. You can increase the size show you a little bit so that its visibility is proper. I will shift that to the next. Okay. Sometimes you might see this one-to-many is not written. In that case, what you need to do, I will tell you. Just double click on the line. You will see this edit relationships dialog box comes. You might have accidentally not clicked on this field, enforce referential integrity. If you have clicked even then one-to-many is not coming, then in that case you need to open this dialog box by double clicking on this relationships line. You have to take the screenshot of these tables along with this dialog box so that the relationship type is visible. Okay, like this. So I will just do it like that, or I will put it over here, and then I'm going to click on Windows Shift S again. So I'm going to I'm telling you a second method if you have a problem in displaying the one-to-many type of relationship. Then in that case you can do like this. There you go. There are multiple ways to do one thing. A lot of ways are there. You have to adopt any one of that which fulfills your requirement, not your requirement, the paper's requirement. Okay, this way you can do. Either you can do this way, either you can do this way. That's your choice. I'm going to delete that. Okay. Now that's also done. Keep saving your data. Keep saving your work, because any unexpected things can happen, because these are hardware. It's a hardware machine. Anything can happen. So keep saving your data so that you don't have to start everything from scratch. So I'm going to close that. Okay. The next step. Now you are going to add the following as a new record in the results table. So you need to add this as a record in the results table. So I need to open the results table. This is the one. Double click on that. This is the results table. Now here you can see at the bottom, these are buttons. This is next record, this is last record, this is blank record. Now I click on this, the last record is there. So this is the next record, blank record. I just click here and then I'm going to enter the data. So start code is HC06, HC06 as per the paper. If it is capital, write in capital. If it is small, write in small. If it is toggle case, write in toggle. You don't choose your way of writing. Whatever is set in the paper, you need to follow that format. Next is Wardle, W-R-D-L-E, W-A-R-D-L-E. Next is Basil. Okay, next is 1203. The next is Power Cycles. Next is C5. Next is 1992. Next is 012513. 012513. Oh, sorry. There you go. Next is Fin 122. And the last thing is 68. So there you go, 68. That's it. Now check your data entry for any errors and save your data. So any errors if you have made, what errors? Typing mistakes, or the format in which the record needs to be entered. It should be exactly the same way. See, if suppose it is power cycles, it's title case. The first word, the first letter of every word is capital. So if you write it smaller, then that's not good. Why? Because it has to be as per this requirement. So I need to click on save. Once you click on save, the data will be saved. Okay, now the next step, I will close it. There you go. Now this is the important step, step number 20. Here you need to understand a lot of things. Here you have to create a report also. Here you have to create a query also. Here you have to do a lot of things. And these are the steps which carry a lot of marks also. And students often get confused in that. So let's start, and let's make it, I will try to make it easier for you guys so that you understand it properly and you know what exactly you have to do. Now, using fields from the result and start times table, produce a tabular report. Using the fields from the results and start times table, produce a tabular report. Select the records where group code is HC00 and year of birth is 1975 or later. Later, 1975 or later. Later means after that. Okay. Before means before 1975, like 1974, 1970, like that. But it's written over there, year of birth is 1975 or later. It is 1975 or after that. Okay. Now it shows only the fields. Now remember one thing. You need to first create the query. Always remember, you need to do what? You need to first create the query. Then after that, on the basis of the query, on the basis of the result of that query, you're going to create the report. Please keep that thing in your mind so that you don't have any kind of confusion. One more thing. For the sequence of the fields, it has to be as per this sequence which is being shown over here. Shows only the fields, group code, last name. It should be as per the same sequence. It shouldn't be your sequence. It should be the sequence of the paper. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to first create a query, and then after that query, I'm going to create the report. So how to create the query? I will click on create. Then here you can see you have the queries group, in which you can see the query wizard also and query design. So I'm going to create a query by using query wizard. So click on query wizard. You must save the table first. Okay, just save it. Table 1, that is not required. That's by default over there. So you can press OK, or you can delete that. Now, simple query wizard. Okay. Now, this query contains multiple tables. You need to select the fields. As I told you earlier, there are multiple ways to do one thing. Now let's see. The first field is group code, last name, first name. Group code, last name, first name. Group code. Yeah, this is the one, group code. Just take the mouse pointer over here. Group code, last name. Last name we don't have. We have this last name over here in the results. Yeah, last name. Click here and click on this button. Last name. And then we have first name, year of birth. First name. Then YOB, year of birth. There you go. Then status, race time. Status, there you go. Then after status you have race time, race underscore time. There you go. And event underscore rank. Yeah, okay, event underscore rank. There you go. So you have selected all the fields as per the sequence of the paper. Check the sequence again. So the first one is group code, last name, first name. Group code, last name, first name. Then year of birth, status, year of birth, status, race time, and event underscore rank. race underscore time and even underscore. Okay, that's fine. But the data and labels displayed in full. Okay. Now click on next. Click on next. Now here you need to give the name of the query. So which step I'm doing right now? Step 20. So I will write here step 20 query, so that you know what you have done in this step, what you have done. Okay. Now modify the query design and click on finish. So your query is going to open in the design view. Fine. Now what I need to do over here, I need to impose some restrictions. What are those restrictions? These are the restrictions, so that I can filter out the record, because a lot of data is there. I need to filter out that. Now, so the group code is HC00. So the group code. Now here you can see the criteria. Here you are going to put the criteria. So what is the first criteria? Group code HC00. Group code. So I will write here star. Sorry. The group code is star HC00. HC00. Okay. And then the year of birth is 1975 or later. The year of birth. This year of birth, under that criteria, I'll write greater than equal to 1975. Why greater than equal to? Because the year of birth is 1975 or later. It can be 1975. That's why I wrote equal to, and then greater than 1975. So once that is done, click on run. Once you click on run, you will get the result. Okay, how many records you got? 32 records. Based on the query for the selected fields as per the requirement of the paper, in the same order as per the requirement of the paper, and the restriction also. What is the restriction? The group code should be this, and the year of birth should be 1975 or later. Let's check it out. The group code is HC00. Yeah, it is. And the date, year of birth is 1975 or later. After that, 1975 or later. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. It's fulfilling the requirement. So the first step for this step number 20 is done. Now, once that is done, now on this query, we are going to create the report. So let's see. Save your work. Right click, close it. Why? Because we are going to create a report on this query now. Fine. Now, do not group the data. Sort the data into descending order of year of birth. Okay, go to create. Now this time we are going to create the report. So you need to go to report wizard. Click on create, and then you can see the reports group. In the reports group, you can see report wizard. There it is. Click on report wizard. Once you click on report wizard, this report wizard dialog box will appear in front of you. Now here you need to select the table or the query. So I need to create the report on this step, on this query. So click on this drop down list and select step 20 query. Why? Because I need all those fields. So just click on this double greater than sign button. All the fields, available fields, from the available fields area, they will jump to the selected fields area. Click on next. Now, so see, you can see over here the two tables. Why? Because these are fields from these two tables. Okay, click on next. Do you want to add a grouping level? No, I don't need. Click on next. Okay, do not group the data, sort the data in descending order of year of service. Click on next. Then do not group the data. Okay, has the portrait orientation. So I don't need to do anything over here. You can also do like ascending order of what? Sorry, it's written over here. You need to do yeah, sort the data into a descending order of year of birth. So descending order of year of birth. You select year of birth and click here descending. This way you can also do, or you can do the other way. I will tell you afterwards. Click on next. So what kind of report it has to be? It has to be create a tabular report. It's written over here. Is it tabular? Yes, it is. What should be the orientation? The orientation should be portrait. So let's see. Yeah, it is portrait. Now click on next, and then we need to click on okay, just let's first preview the report and click on finish. Once you click on finish, you will see the report in front of you. It will look like this. You will see some data will not be visible because of the small field size. We need to do some adjustments so that the data is fully visible properly. Now there are some more modifications which we need to do. So first of all, let us do the arrangements. In order to do the arrangement, go right click over here and go to the layout view, because it is easier for us to arrange the data. How? Just click on the first on the field name, and then press the control key and click on the records. All the data will be selected for that particular field along with the field. So take the mouse pointer towards the right side. On that field boundary, you will see a two-headed handle. Just press the left mouse click and move inwards to reduce the size of the field. You got my point. Okay, similarly, we are going to do for the second field. Why we are doing that? So that we are making space for these fields which are not visible properly. Again, repeat the procedure. There you go. And then here. You need to make sure that all the data is visible properly. No data is hidden. Then we are going to do with the similarly with this field. Yeah, before that, I need to shift this field, this all data, show you back a little bit like that. You can use the arrow keys so that you can see what you are doing. Again, this field and the data, I'm going to move towards that side like this. I'm using the arrow keys so that it's visible properly in front of me. Okay, I can reduce the size of the fields also. There you go. Then year of birth. There you go. Next we have status. There you go. Next we have, I will reduce the size of this field also. Okay. Next we have this field. Let's see which field is that. Race underscore time. So just move it over here. There you go. And then we have this field. Let's first select all and then increase the size to see what there's the field name, event rank. Okay, there you go. Now I hope all the data is visible properly now. Yes. So keep saving your data in order to avoid any unnecessary circumstances. So once that is done, includes only the title Scratch category outcomes in a larger font size, fully visible at the top of the page. Scratch category outcomes. It is the top. I'm going to just put the data, put the heading. that is scratch category outcomes. Scratch category, CATEGO, our category outcomes. Okay, now top, okay, that's fine. Yeah, calculates the number of database records shown in this report and places this at the end of the report, fully visible and formatted to 0 decimal places. Number of database records. Okay, number of database records. So that I'm in the layout view right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select any field. Suppose just I will change I will save it first. I'm going to go to the report view. So you can see that I'm in the report view right now. One thing I missed out, that was yeah, sort the data into descending order of year of birth. Sort the data into descending order of year of birth. Okay, so how to do that? Let's see. This is the year of birth. So I will right click here, go to the layout view. Now, once I'm in the layout view, this is the year of birth. Go to group and sort. Just click there. Now here you can see that at the bottom the group and sort will come. So click on add sort. So on the basis of year of birth. So how it should be? Year of birth from smallest to largest, or what? Yeah, sort the data into descending order. Descending order means largest to smallest. So here I'm going to do largest to smallest. Okay, this I did on the year of birth. So that's done. I will save it, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to see the report view again. Okay, descending order of year of birth. Descending from highest to smallest. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's done. Now, what's next? Yeah. So it calculates the number of database records shown in this report. Again, go to the layout view. In the layout view, you can see something called totals over here. If you click here, you will see count records. Okay, so if I click on count records, at the end it is going to show me. See over here, I've selected this field, so that's why after below that it is showing. So what I will do is I will undo that, and I'm going to select some other field. It is not mentioned where it has to come. So suppose I select this field. Okay, I select this field, and then I go to yeah, first name is there, last name, year of birth, status, all this. So suppose I select the first name. Okay, and then below that I want, so click on totals again, and then count records. Once you do that, you can see below that the count records. How many records are there? 32. And then at the end of the report, fully visible, 0 formatted to 0 decimal places, has the label number of cyclists, fully visible to the left of this report. Number of cyclists. Okay, so how I can do that? I'm going to have this label. I'm going to put it over here. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Press Ctrl Z. Go to the design view. That will be a lot better. You can do it over here also. So right click, save, and I'm close it. This is the report again, result of the what you call report. So I'm going to right click here and go to the design view. Once I'm in the design view, you can do it over here also. There's the label. You can put it over here. There you go. What you need over here, number of cyclists. You can adjust it a little bit so that it's properly visible. There you go. I'm going to save it. I will see the report view again. Now see, number of cyclists, it's 32. Okay. Now the next thing is I need to have my name, center number, and candidate number on the report. On this report, I need to have center number, candidate number, and the name on the report. It's not mentioned in the header or footer, so that's your choice where you want to do. So what I will do here is I can put it over here also as per my requirement, or I can put it down. The choice is yours because it is not mentioned. So right click, right click, design view. This I will shift it in the center so that it looks nice. Okay, now I can add in the footer or I can add over here. The choice is mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a label over here at the end like this, and I'm going to write my name. Suppose my name is, you have to write your full name. Okay, put a comma, center number OM077, put a comma, and write your candidate number. There you go. Right click again, save it, and then go to report view. And once you take the print, it will be visible over here at the bottom. You understand? You can do it, you can put it over here or you can put it over here as per your requirement. The choice is yours. Anything left in this step number 20? Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the number of cyclists. So for this I need to take the evidence. So let's take the evidence first. Right click, go to the design view of the report. So this is the formula. So Windows Shift S again, and then take the screenshot of that. Take the screenshot like that. So you are going to paste it in your evidence document. So which step it is? It is step number 20. So right click and paste it over here. Yeah, increase the size so that it's visible properly once the print is taken. Now, anything missing out? Sorry. Calculate the number of database shown in the report and place it at the end of the converted to 0 decimal places. Yeah, it is already to 0 decimal places. Save and print the report. So you just right click, report view. You have already saved it. You need to print it. So go to file and then click on print. Then from there you need to, once you preview, you can click on preview to see how it will look like. Okay, only one page, and you need to give the print command. Okay, and then you need to select the printer, whatever the printer is, you select from here, and then once the printer is selected, you press OK. The print will be given. So step number 20 is done. I'm going to close it. There you go. Now we need to move towards step number 21. So step number 21 is again the same way as step number 20, but in that case also we are going to create a query, we are going to create a report, and then we are going to create you can say yeah, and this we will have to create a new field also. Okay, here it is written, contains a new field called time underscore per underscore kilometer. So that is the new field which you need to create. So we are going to repeat the same steps which we have done in step number 20. So let's create a query for step number 21. Now this time I'm going to tell you a different way to create a query. Previously I've told you to create a query with the help of a query wizard. Now this time I'm going to tell you how to create a query with the help of a query design. So click on create, and then from the queries group you need to select query design. So create, from the queries group you need to click on query design. Once you click on design, this show tables dialog box will appear in front of you. From that table you need to select the tables which are basically involved in the creation of the query. Why I'm going to select all these tables? Because the fields are not present in a single table, they are present in multiple tables. That's why I need to have all these tables. So click on add. Once you click on add, all these tables will come, and then you click on close. Now I need to utilize the fields from these three tables as per the sequence of the paper, which is as per the sequence of the fields which is mentioned in the paper. So let's see the paper. So now in the paper, this is the step, show only the field race number, first name, last name. So if you count them, these are total 9 fields, including the new field which you have to create, which is time per kilometer. Now the first field is race number, first name. So race number. In query design, what you have to do, you just double click on that field, it will be automatically inserted over here. So the first is race number, double click. Now you can see it came over here. The second is first name, it came over here. The next is last name, double click, it came over here. Then cat rank, club name, cat rank, this is cat rank. Then club name, where is club name? Yeah, there you go, double click on that. Then we have category status, there's category, double click on that. Then we have status, there's status. Then we have the new field time per kilometer. So we are going to create the new field. So click here, write time underscore per underscore kilometer. The next is how it is created. Just put a colon, then start the square bracket. Now let's see in the paper how it is created. So this is the field time underscore per underscore kilometer, which is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate the race time, this is the field name, race time divided by the race distance of 50. Format the field to display the time as HH, MM, and SS. That is important. Okay, so race time divided by 50. Now here I'm going to write the field name race underscore time, close the field by putting the closing square bracket, divided by 50, and then put the small bracket, we call it as braces, and put one small bracket over here also. So this is how you have to create the field. Now the next field which I need to insert is after time per kilometer is the race underscore time. Race underscore time. So click here, race underscore time. So this is the one, double click on that. So race underscore time. Now all the fields have been inserted. Okay, so I need to format this field to display the time as HHMMSS. So I'm going to click on that field so that its property sheet comes towards the right side. What is the format? So I'm going to write HH colon MM colon SS as per the requirement of the paper. Okay, so I've specified this format for this time, for this field. Now I need to apply restrictions. So this is the restriction which I need to apply on the data. So the club name should include the text power. How to do? Club name, there you go. Criteria, star, power, and then star. Okay, so what is the next criteria which I need to put? That is, status does not include DNF or DNS. Status. So does not include, not DNF and not DNS. Okay, not DNF and not DNS as per the requirement. Okay, run the query. If you run the query, you will see the result will come like that. So this is the time per kilometer. This is a new field which we have to create, and this is the race time, and this is the status. Here you cannot see DNF and DNS as per the requirement. And the club name, it includes the word power. Yeah, you can see that you can expand the field size, and you can see whether power is there or not. Yeah, it is shown. So how many records we got after the restriction? After the query, we got 45 records. So that's fine. Now I'm going to save the query. So click on, I didn't save it yet, so I need to save it. Click on save. Okay. Now just name the query as per the step. So that is step number 21. So I will write it step 21 query. Press OK. There you go. Okay, now the next step which we need to do is, now once query has been created, we are going to create the report right now. Okay, so let's do that. I will close it. Go to create, then report wizard. Click on that. Now I'm going to create the report on the basis of step number 21, which is the query of step 21. So go to this tables and queries, click on the drop down list. From that drop down list you need to select the step 21 query, because all the fields will be available over there. Just click on this double greater than sign button. All the available fields will jump to the selected fields. Click on next. Now I need to click on next. Is there any grouping available as per the paper? No, it's not there. So I need to click on next. That step I am going to do afterwards. Next. So what is the orientation? Is it mentioned? Landscape orientation it should be. Okay. So the orientation of the report should be landscape, not portrait. So you have to put in landscape. And then landscape. Sorting I will do afterwards. Okay, so next. So this is J2. I will just name it as step 21 report, so that it is easier for me to revert back to that. So I click on finish. Now you can see that the report for step 21 query will open in front of you. There you go. Now you can scroll towards the right side to view all the data. So here we need to do some shuffling so that all the data is visible properly, all the fields are visible properly. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So one field is not visible properly, so I need to go to the layout view. So where is the report? This is the report. So just right click on that. Either you right click and go to the layout view, or from the view you can click on the layout view. Once you go to the layout view, it will be easier for you to manage your report. So this is the first one. This is the second field. Just reduce the size of the field like that. I will move it towards right side so that I can have space for this first field like that. All the labels and the data should be visible properly. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to move the and no data should overlap or should hide. So the last name, click on that, press the control key, and then you can reduce the size. Scroll down to check whether any data is hidden or not. If not, you can reduce the size of the field more. Then go towards the next field. So what is the name of the field? Cat underscore rank. So I'm going to move it a little back. Next, club underscore name, a little back. Now here you can see that some data is not visible. So you need to increase the size of the field so that the data which is hidden, it is visible properly. There you go. Next is category. That's fine. I just need to reduce the size of that. There you go. Yeah. And then the status. Then I'm going to move the status field a little back. I need to reduce the size of that also. There you go. Okay, that's done. Now, yeah. So this was the new field which I created. I'm going to shift it towards the left side. I'm going to increase the width also so that all the text is visible properly. There you go. And the last field, increase this width so that you can see what is the data, what is the content inside it. Now you can see that my report is visible in one page wide. Okay, now once the once the arrangement of the fields is done, then you need to sort the data into ascending order of club name and ascending order of category rank. So how to do that? I'm right now in the layout view. In the layout view, you will find out the group and sort. Okay, you can see the group grouping and totals group is there. In that, you will see the first option, group and sort. Click on that. At the bottom, you will see group and sort will come. Okay, over here. Now, what I need to do, add a group or add a sort? I need to add a sort. So, click on add and sort. And then ascending order of club name, ascending order of club name, then add a sort again, club name, and then ascending order of cat rank. Now, club name, I need to sort in ascending. Okay, A to top or Z to top. So A to top is ascending, and for the cat rank, again A to Z are smallest to largest or largest to smallest. That is smallest to largest. Why? Because this is the ascending order. So the sorting is also done. Now the next thing is include only the title Power Club Results on the top of the page. So I need to click here and I need to just delete the data which is written over there. So what I need to write? Power Club Results. Power Club Results. You can move it towards the center if you want, as per your requirement, so that it looks nicer. There you go. Okay, if you want to increase the font size, go to Home, and then you can increase the font size also as per the requirement. You can see that. Okay, whatever beautification you want to do on this text, that you can do as per your requirement. It's not mentioned in the paper. Okay, now once that is done, you need to write your name, your center number, and candidate number in the footer of the report, so it appears in the same position on every page. So in the footer of the report, you need to write name, center number, candidate number. So go to the footer of the report. Okay, you need to go to the design view. So this is the page footer. Over here, I'm going to add a label. There you go. And I'm going to write the name, center number, and candidate number. There you go. That's done. Okay, just go to the view. You can see the report view. Yeah, you can see that at the bottom of the footer. It's written over there. That's fine. Anything else which we need to do? Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database search criteria used to select the record where the status does not include DNF or DNS. So this is the evidence which you need to take. So for this purpose, you need to go to the query. Okay, open your query, go to the design view of the query, and here you can see that this is the criteria which we specified for the status field. So you need to expand it, expand the width of the field so that the data inside it is visible properly. So press Windows Shift S from the keyboard, and then you can select the required data which you need to put it in the evidence document. So Windows Shift S, and then like this, go to your evidence document. This is evidence number 21. So right click and paste over there, or you need to press Ctrl V from the keyboard to paste the evidence. I guess it's taking a bit of time. Yeah, there you go. Select it again, increase the size of the image a little bit so that that's visible properly. Anything else which is remaining? Save and print your report. Now you need to save your work, and this is your report. You need to print it also. So go to File, and then you need to click on the print option. You need to select the required printer from the list. Okay, whatever is the printer which is in your list attached at that time, you select it from there and then press on OK. Your print will be sent. This is it from task number 3 of the database part of May-June 2023 paper 21. I hope you guys learned something new from this paper. I hope you guys will practice it in the home also for better understanding. If any issue arises, if you don't understand anything, please feel free to get back to me, and take care, stay safe, stay blessed, have a good and wonderful day, and please take care of this channel also. Thank you and bye bye.